It's a common idea to believe that when you're thinking about someone, it might mean they're also thinking of you. But is this just an old saying, or could there be a deeper spiritual truth behind it? When you find yourself constantly thinking about someone, dwelling on them without understanding why, it's natural to wonder if there's a spiritual explanation. Could this be a sign that they're thinking of you too? In this video, we're going to explore the possible meanings and reasons behind why someone might occupy your thoughts so frequently. But before we dive in, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily, and this is Soul Path, where we discuss life, love, spirituality, and the law of attraction. If you've been caught in the whirlwind of thinking about someone constantly, it can be a confusing and chaotic experience. You may find yourself wondering, why does this person feel so energetically present? Why are they stuck in my thoughts, my energy field, and my mind? Through this discussion, I hope to provide some clarity and insight into the possible spiritual reasons behind this experience. One possible explanation is that you share a soul connection with this person. While we are all interconnected on some level, there are certain people with whom we share a much deeper spiritual bond, our soul family. These are the souls with whom we are most closely connected on a profound level. The reason for this connection lies in what is often called our core soul frequency. Members of your soul family resonate with a frequency very similar to your own. Because of the law of attraction, where like attracts like, this similarity draws you toward them mentally, spiritually, and even physically. This pull can happen even before you meet them in the physical world. And when you do meet, even if it's just a fleeting interaction with a stranger, you might feel an intense recognition or connection. Their soul essence mirrors your own, and this can leave a lasting impression, causing you to think of them repeatedly without fully understanding why. These connections can take many forms. They might be completely platonic, like a close friend or even a stranger. On the other hand, they can also be romantic, depending on the soul intentions you set before incarnating into this life. These predetermined experiences, often called soul contracts, guide how we interact with certain souls in this lifetime. In romantic contexts, these connections could involve soulmates or even a twin flame. Unlike soulmates who share a similar frequency, twin flames are believed to share an identical core soul frequency. This is why twin flames are often called mirror souls. If you're constantly thinking about someone, it might be worth reflecting on whether this connection could be a soulmate, a twin flame, or another kind of significant spiritual bond. Understanding these connections can bring clarity to why certain people linger in your thoughts and energy. Stay tuned as we explore more reasons behind this profound experience. You may have heard the saying that if you're thinking about someone a lot, it might be because they're thinking about you too. Before you dismiss this idea, let me explain. It actually has a logical and energetic basis. We aren't just physical beings. We also have an energy field, often called our aura. This energy field reflects what we project outward into the universe, and it's deeply influenced by our mind, especially the subconscious mind. Our thoughts create vibrations, which radiate outward in the form of energy. For example, if you truly believe deep in your subconscious that you are a confident person, this belief will generate a stable, energetic frequency of confidence. That energy then radiates outward and can be sensed by anyone, whether you're interacting with them directly or not. Because we are all energetically connected on some level, this confidence can even be subconsciously felt by people across the world. This phenomenon highlights how our beliefs shape the energy we exude. By becoming aware of this, we gain the ability to mold and reshape our subconscious beliefs. We can uproot old patterns and plant new ones that create the energy we want to radiate. Now, let's connect this back to the idea that thinking about someone could mean they're thinking about you too. Imagine someone is constantly thinking about you. Over time, these repeated thoughts begin to settle into their subconscious mind, creating a stable, energetic frequency. Since the subconscious mind controls most of our energy, this frequency starts to radiate outward. And because we're all energetically connected, you might begin to sense it. The same principle applies to any strong emotion or belief rooted in the subconscious. It generates an energy that others can pick up on, often without knowing why. By understanding this connection, you can not only recognize the energy you're receiving, but also shape the energy you're sending out to create the relationships and life experiences you desire. The subconscious mind acts as a gatekeeper, filtering thoughts and impressions. Subliminal meditation is particularly effective because it bypasses this gatekeeper, allowing direct access to the subconscious. In a scenario where someone repeatedly thinks about you consciously, their constant focus on you imprints your image and essence deeply into their subconscious. Over time, this creates an energetic connection or bond, even if they are unaware of it. Through their persistent thoughts, they radiate a frequency of focus on you, which you then unconsciously pick up on. It's as though they are manifesting your presence in their life by projecting this energy consistently. This concept aligns with how energy works. The thoughts and emotions we project steadily over time can be sensed by others. When the focus is specifically on us, we are particularly attuned to it because we naturally operate from a self-centered perspective. This is why you might intuitively know someone will call or text before they do or even dream about them. Your mind is tuned in to their focused energy. Similarly, if you're thinking intensely about someone, you might unknowingly form a bond with them through this energetic focus. Even if this person is not a soulmate or deep soul connection, their consistent and intense thoughts about you can create an energetic link. This connection grows strong enough for you to sense it, whether consciously or subconsciously. On the other hand, you might simply be thinking about this person because something about them intrigues you, causing your conscious thoughts to snowball and plant themselves in your energy field. As these thoughts gain momentum, they become recurring, making the person more present in your mind. To determine why you're thinking about someone, consider the following possibilities. A soul connection. If this is the case, you'll feel a deep, unexplainable pull toward the person. The thoughts about them seem to arise effortlessly, almost as though they are ingrained in your being. There's a sense of familiarity and magnetism you can't shake. Their thoughts about you. If someone is consistently thinking about you, you might not feel that deep soul connection. In fact, you might not even be particularly interested in them, yet their image keeps resurfacing in your mind. This often happens when their energy is intensely focused on you, even if there's no mutual pull. your own conscious interest. If you're generating these thoughts yourself, you'll notice that you're actively seeking out information about them, such as looking them up on social media or watching their content online. These thoughts start from a conscious place and then gather momentum, embedding the person in your subconscious over time. To differentiate these scenarios, reflect on how the thoughts began. A soul connection feels effortless and magnetic, arising without deliberate intent. When someone else is thinking of you, the thoughts may feel intrusive or uninvited without that deep emotional resonance. In contrast, if you're actively generating the thoughts, you'll recognize your own role in initiating and feeding them. Understanding why someone might be thinking about you can feel complicated, but I hope this explanation has provided some clarity. If you're wondering what to do next, the answer lies within you as the conscious creator of your life. It's up to you to decide how you want to move forward. Do you wish to deepen your connection and strengthen the bond with this person? Or would you prefer to protect your energy and clear them from your thoughts so you're not dwelling on them as much? I recommend taking time to turn inward, quiet your mind, and reconnect with your core self. Visualize a bright, protective glow of energy surrounding you, shielding you from any unwanted influences. Ultimately, the choice between deepening your bond or clearing your energy comes down to your own conscious intentions and what aligns with your path. Wishing you a beautiful day ahead, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.